cops right now, but you better get the hell on to Mexico, wherever you gotta go.
Personally, if my son is like good in the head, straight on, and I know that, I'm gonna call my son and be like, baby, like, are you okay? I'm like, what's going on? Like, I just found his head in your room. Like, I'm gonna be the mom. Like, what's up, y'all? Thank you for joining me on the Judge Me Not podcast. I'm your host, Bree K.
I'm Raven.
I'm Doggy.
Hey, y'all, B.
Shannon Terry.
And I want to thank y'all all for joining me. You both are content creators, so I thought this would be a good collab to have y'all on here. Shannon, for the people that don't know though, can you talk a little bit about Uncut Productions and kind of like what you do?
Well, Uncut Productions came up with a rap group. Me and my cousins, as you should know, we came up with this rap group called Uncut, you know what I'm saying? So it went from that, and I wanted to kind of help build it into like an organization, a business. So I went from there to, building it to a business.
Okay, yeah, because you offer a lot like haircuts, tattoos, like you said, the music, piercings. So it started with the rap group though.
Oh, yeah.
So when did you start like taking on the other services? Like when did you start adding on other services?
Oh, that's just in me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Since I was like 12 years old, I started cutting hair, then after that, I started doing tattoos, and after that, it started piercings and so on, so it was kind of already in me, so I just added it to, the business.
That's pretty nice. I like that though. So I was gonna ask both of y'all, how do you both keep focus on showcasing y'all's talents, on showcasing all of y'all's talents with the content creating, cutting hair for you, YouTube, and your everyday lifestyle? How do y'all focus on showcasing?
I just think that's a good question. Well, I'm a live streamer, so I just wake up and turn the camera on. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's watching is watching, whoever's not is not. So like, it's just kind of easy. So when it's time to turn it off, I turn it off. And whenever I go back home, I turn it back on. It's just like, if I could stay live streaming 24/7, like even now, I would.
Okay. So you just like live stream gaming, or is it everyday life?
It has been gaming right now, but it's like I can do anything, and I would just want to live stream it. I just don't have a personal cameraman. Okay. But if I had a personal cameraman, then it'd be down to go into the bathroom.
I'm screaming. Yeah. Okay, would you ever do like a 24-hour streaming thing? I know you said you down to the bathroom, but would you like a sleepover type thing?
Yeah. And the longest I've had is a 12-hour live stream.
Oh my God, with a camera in your face?
Yeah.
How do you do that? Like, you know everything. Somebody's watching your every second, like your every move.
It's just it's like the question is how do you do that? But it's so easy because as you're doing it, it's like you're not thinking about it until somebody comments W 5 hours, and then you're like, oh, I didn't even know. And then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then you're like, all right, it's time to wrap it up at 8. And by that, it's like already you didn't know. You're 12 hours in, and you're like, I said we're gonna wrap it up a long time ago, but like we're still going. And then you just have to force the shut off.
So what did you start with? Did you start with live streaming?
No, I didn't. I just started with vlogs. Okay. But essentially, it still makes sense to live stream because I still had a cameraman following me. It just wasn't live. It was just videos I had to edit later.
Yeah, okay.
Which makes this whole thing better because like I don't have to edit them. It's just live streaming. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's true. So how long have you been doing YouTube for people that don't know?
Probably like 5 years plus.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
So how do you stay so like consistent? Because even with this, like I want breaks sometimes. How do you stay so consistent?
You said you want to break sometimes?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I don't ever want to break.
For real?
I want to do this all the time.
I love that.
I don't like going to work or doing stuff that I don't want to do.
Now.
I just want to do this all the time.
Okay,
so it's just like, that's the easiest answer of how I stay consistent.
And I was going to ask you, what is your goal for content creating? Like, what is the goal that you're reaching for?
Probably to be, of course, like one of the biggest, which is a cliche answer, but it's like, that's just the answer. Okay
then. Okay, so last question I have for you. Where did the name come from?
That's a long story, but I came up with it by chopping my name up, but I came up with it like when I was a senior, like in math class after doing a test, and just beside my friend Borg, and I was just chopping my name up. Like this is before I ever had a YouTube channel. I was just like, I'm going to make a YouTube channel, and I need a fire name, and I came up with AI Bargo. I put it in Google, made sure it said 0 results, and now I came a long way from 0 results.
Yeah, and it's fine. AI Bargo.
For sure.
I see that logo everywhere. Like you stick it everywhere. I see that McDonald's at the drive-thru thing before.
I did all that.
Yeah, okay, man. It's literally like a brand. Like
That's
y'all
the
got
goal.
it on your hats. So,
That's
like,
the
yeah.
promotion king right here. Like,
That's the thing. I don't even be promoting. You feel me? But I'm down to. But I've never really like, oh, everybody. I'm not no promoter, but it makes sense though, because I was just like on the live stream. I would talk about if you had a party.
Yeah.
I would talk about the party, when the party is,
Right.
and without knowing it's promoting because we're
Right.
talking about it, and 1,000 people are watching you, and that's it. I just promoted without even trying.
Yeah. Okay, man. So, you got your friend here with you. Did y'all meet through the YouTube thing, or did y'all been knew each other?
Yeah, we've been knowing each other since like diapers, for sure.
I'm screaming.
For sure.
Really?
For
You
sure.
do YouTube too, or you
Nah.
just kind of help out?
I just try to see what's best for my friend.
Okay.
You know, so like
W-Mans.
if anything comes, like when he was going out of state to state, you know, stay in contact, send him money.
Aw.
You know,
That's-
I mean, you need a main supporter. You know what I'm saying? I try to be that for him. You know, for anything. If
I love that.
If you don't have that, then I don't know how you're gonna get yourself there. Like you said.
No, for real.
Yeah, that's another way. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's another way that you can keep doing your thing. Having like her and more people that got your back.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, good job, keep going. That's what motivates you to keep going.
No, seriously, yeah. Like you could be. I've been seeing quotes like you could be the richest person if you don't have no love, no support.
Yes.
You feel terrible. So.
See, because like you said, his hats are everywhere, right? This hat right here is one of a kind. I mean, if I'm gonna be a supporter, I don't want no hat that everybody can have. You know? So I paid a lot for this hat just because I want to make it your main supporter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love it. Okay then. So Raymond had a few questions as well before I get into the topics.
Okay, so my questions I have for you, Shannon.
Okay.
So I wanted to know, when did you know that you were an artist? Like rapping, like what?
Artists, well, it's a funny story right here. It go all the way back to second grade. You talking about what artist? Like a
Rapping.
drawing artist,
The
rapping
rapping.
artist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and my cousin James, we was on, like, back in the days, you just listen to the radio. You couldn't download music or nothing. You got to catch a song on the radio, so I would catch songs on the radio and stuff like that. Finally made up enough money. Matter of fact, I took a cassette tape from my mom and had an instrumental on it. So I played a cassette tape. And we'd just be rapping and stuff. You know, my homeboy Brandon Bonds, you know what I'm saying? He used to rap on there, and sometimes I used to bebop and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And after that, like later on in life, I ran into my friend named Bliss. And I was like, man, how do you rap? He's like, man, just rap. You know what I'm saying? He said, just write something down. So he wrote me something down. He said, just recite that. And I started rapping. He said, man, it sounds pretty good. You should keep it up. You know what I'm saying? From then on, I just got better and better. And I met my cousins, Bayshawn and Dre and them, and this thing, they rapping too. So we like, well, just make a rap group.
Yeah. Because I remember being smaller and we would hear y'all rap all the time. You know, like, that's all we
I'm
heard.
from Jersey, and I'm from Georgia, so when I went and visited my cousins from Jersey, and they was like, shoot, cuz you rapping? Shit, we gonna move down there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it started. That's how the old Uncut started.
Okay, and so what about drawing? Like, because you're really good at drawing and stuff like that.
Drawing. I was in second grade. I had a friend named Dirty D. You know what I'm saying? He was in my class. And my mom just let us watch Freddy Krueger at night, you know what I'm saying? So we watch a scary movie, I'd be scared as hell. I'd be like, damn, I don't want to go to sleep. So next thing you know, next day in school, I'm just sitting here drawing. I'm drawing Freddy Krueger, you know what I'm saying? I see this dude named Adam right here, he teacher's pet or whatever. Ain't nobody like him in class.
Yeah.
So I had Freddy Krueger chopping Adam's head off. I didn't think it was that good. So I used to chop. So I said, look, I'm going to show Adam right quick. I showed Adam, you know what I'm saying? He started crying. Bitch, right? So next thing you know what I'm saying? The teacher got on to me and so I got in trouble. But I know then, I said, damn, if I made him cry, that must look real.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I knew I was an artist.
And you are really good at it. You know, I've seen a lot of tattoos that you've done and like the portraits and stuff like that. And
for real.
They're really good.
Appreciate it.
Really talented. Yeah. I cannot draw a straight line. I cannot even draw like a pretty box. Like, I have no artistic skills. I hate it.
Okay, so like I know there's been times probably like you run your own business that you wanted to give up and you know like it's been hard.
Yeah.
What's something that motivated you to keep going?
To be different. My thing in life is I fear to be normal. And not as humble as I can say it, I don't want to be normalized. I want to stand out. You know what I'm saying? And I always knew when I was young, I never could fit in with groups, with people.
Yeah.
They never wanted to deal with me. I'm like, what's going on? So next thing I know, I found out that God don't want you to just be like that. He built me to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Not to just fit in. So if you can't fit in, I mean, you're built to stand out.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that was good, bro.
That was good.
I like that, bro. I like that.
Okay, and so your movie that you had, you know, we went to go watch it at the Trade Center.
Oh, yeah.
Would you do something else like that again?
Oh, yeah, we trying to do it, but it ain't as easy as it looks.
Yeah.
You know, I got into it because
You're talking about Thug Brothers too?
Thug Brothers. Yeah, Thug Brothers. Like the first movie, I started it like years ago. I got locked up. I was just like, look, I'm not gonna be locked up for nothing. I'm gonna do something with my life. You're not gonna pause my life. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna write a movie. So I'm in there writing a movie. For years, I told people I'm gonna make a movie. I just talked about it. Never did it. And I'm thinking in my mind, this Dalton, Georgia. We can't do nothing in Dalton, Georgia, because everybody say the bad things about Georgia. You can't be nobody in Dalton, Georgia.
Right.
I said, nah, that's not true. One day I picked that script up after 10 years of procrastinating. I picked it up, said, I'm just gonna try it. Why not? You know, what I got to lose? It ain't gonna happen. And I tried it. First time we had a little casting thing, probably about 2 people showed up. I'm like, dang, wow. But the second one, it was 10. And it kept growing. I didn't have to ask nobody no more. People kept coming.
Yeah.
So if you got a dream, you got to live your dream. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't even let yourself stop you.
Right.
And right now, I just been so busy. I'm not gonna lie. I've been so busy. I'm still talking about this new one.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
But the title would be Thug Brothers 2
Well,
or
no?
no?
I'm thinking about I'm going another direction because people was like, man, they got another thug movie, man. They tired of these thug movies. Make something different. So I'm gonna make something different.
Okay, for sure.
I think another scary movie.
Oh,
I think I'm
okay.
gonna go that way.
Like like the Freddy Krueger role?
Serious
Like that? Okay.
Yeah, that's a serious question. Like, I don't like no paranormal type stuff, so that's a real question. Okay, is that all you have for him? So the first topic I want to talk about, I had seen a TikTok, okay, and a stepmom had like whooped her stepchild. So the mom went over there, of course, she like was upset about it. She said, I told the father I did not want you to put your hands on my child. If you got a problem with what my child's doing, call me and I'll handle it. So I want to ask y'all how y'all feel about disciplining a stepchild.
That's a real good
That's
question.
deep.
Yeah.
Because you know, back in the days, you could discipline any child.
Come on now,
You get in trouble right here, hey, they gonna spank your ass. You go right there, they gonna spank your ass. Now you can't do that. You can't touch my child. So that's what we're looking at nowadays. Like, I can't touch your child, even though I'm married to you. I can't still touch your child like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a tough question. It depends on the relationship that y'all have together as a mother and father, whatever.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with
If
that.
I can hit yours, you can hit mine.
Okay.
That's all I can say about that one.
What you think having a child?
I don't know, like it's iffy with me because like I've had a stepmom for my dad, a stepdad for my mama, you know, and neither one of them ever, you know, whooped me. They've gotten on to me for things that I've done that wasn't, you know, right, but they never put their hands on me. So
Right.
I don't know how I would feel about that because I don't think I would put my hands on my boyfriend's kid, you know, like even though they make me mad, I'm letting him handle that.
Yeah. Do y'all have kids or?
I have to.
Okay, so how would you feel?
I ain't gonna lie, if my kid behaves bad, and let's say his stepdad hits him, I'm gonna beat up Buddy. That's my kid though.
That's your kid.
Like, all right, let his mom handle him,
Right.
and then when he comes to me, I handle him. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like his role is being with his mom. You know what I'm saying? Not my kids. You feel me? Like his mom's supposed to take care her kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he's doing bad while he's with her, that means she's doing something wrong. You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying?
now. That's what the girl's saying on the video.
You feel me? So it's just like, you know what I mean? That's when I told her, like the kid's mom, like, hey, you need to focus on him. He's doing this and that. Something ain't adding up. Now if it's on my side, that's when I gotta plot again and be like, what am I doing wrong? Am I not paying attention to my son? Is it his friends? You know, where it happened at. You feel me? That's, you know, because I want to be a good dad of my kid, you know?
Right. Of course. I feel that. So, Anthony, let me ask you this. If you have, like, you're dating a girl that has kids, how comfortable would you feel disciplining them?
I think that's just hard for me to answer in general because in my mind it's like I wouldn't.
You wouldn't date nobody with kids, or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't want to date nobody with kids.
Okay.
You feel me? So if I end up doing it tomorrow, then that's just a whole nother story. But it's like as of right now, I think I'm good on that because I don't have any.
Yeah.
You feel me? But also, I'm not even in the mindset of like a family man right now because I'm on the grind. So I'm on a whole nother mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's just like, but from how you're saying it and what you're saying, like the story, it sounds messed up. I guess if it's not your seed, don't touch it.
Yeah,
You know
that's how I feel. I don't have no kids, and I'm in the same mindset as you. I don't want no kids right now, but just like thinking about it,
Exactly.
I don't think that's right. I don't.
But it's like kids are cool, but it's just like not for me right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the next topic that I want to talk about is: do y'all feel like it's wrong for a white woman to say I only date black men or I only date white men? Vice versa. Do y'all feel like it's wrong for a black man to say I only date white women?
I just think to each their own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like preference.
Everybody entitled to their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at how someone feels about
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, who they want to be with or whatever.
What do you think?
Oh, I feel like being Mexican, I feel like I met a lot of like Mexicans, like mom and dads that are on that type of stuff. You know, like I met a lot of them where their parents just be like, I just want you to marry a Mexican. You know, I don't want nobody outside. So I don't know. I grew up in that environment that's kind of tough. You know, like I mean, at the end of the day, really love that person. Do what's best for you. You know, just for a long time, you're gonna be living with that partner forever. You're not gonna be living with your mom and dad. So if it makes you happy, it makes you happy.
Yeah. Okay then. So how do you feel about it? Or what's your thoughts on it? Did you already speak on it?
I don't know if I spoke on it, but the question was like.
Do you
Oh
think
yeah, I would just agree with what he said. Like,
yeah,
preference. You know what I'm
you
saying? Like if that's what they're into, then I guess you can't really supposed to beat somebody up because they want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
You just kind of leave them alone and be like, all right.
Exactly. So I was gonna ask y'all after that, like, do y'all have y'all own preference? Do y'all only date a certain group of people or a certain, like, I only date dark skins, I only date light skins? Like, do y'all have a certain preference in that type of manner?
I guess it would really make sense, like if you dated every race, to be like, now I only want to date. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean it would make sense? Like that would be a problem if they did
No,
like
like
that?
if that's like if I dated white girl, black girl, Mexican girl, Chinese girl, then I would be like, I want to stick with black girls now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Puerto Ricans or Dominicans, like you feel me? But it's just like if you haven't dated a whole bunch of different races, then you wouldn't know.
Can't really say.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can. I feel like you can kind of say like within one race, like
For
when
sure.
it comes to like certain type of girls. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So yeah, so I guess I can ask you that question. Do you only date like Hispanic women or something, or do you date outside of your race as well?
I talk to everybody, but I talk to everybody. You know, like if
All races.
Yeah. Like, they cool, they vibing, we straight, but like I just don't like that fake kicking it, you know, or being somebody you ain't, you know. So.
Okay, I can feel that. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is standing on business. Do y'all kind of feel like that affects a healthy communication in a relationship? And that could be a friendship or like a dating partner.
It do affect, you know, when you standing on business, because a lot of times people will be like, hey, let's go party, let's go do this, and you know you got to do some work, you know what I'm saying, or some homework, you know, handle your business, you know, and sometimes that can affect the friendship. They're like, dang, he always busy, I'm just going to stop calling him, you know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, you got to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of yourself. So if they don't understand that, then they're not your friends in the first place.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I think like too, when people say they're standing on business, it's like also too, like in relationships where they're arguing and then one feels one type of way and he's like, I'm standing on business, like this is what I mean, and they don't want to communicate. Like they can mess up the communication in a relationship also.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Especially when you're being stubborn and you don't want to reach out. Just don't want to apologize and be the bigger person in the situation.
I mean, that's just pride.
Yeah.
For sure.
But they call it standing on business.
Yeah.
I feel like they cover it up with that. I feel like I'm a victim. Like, not a victim, but I do that.
Yeah.
Like, I stand on business hard, but I feel like that's not a good thing. Like, that's something that I do need to work on, you know? So what y'all two think about that? Well, what you think? You a little quiet about that, standing on business. You be standing on business?
Nah, I've been in positions where I let my pride get my way and I fuck shit up. You know? So it's like right now I'm at the point where I'm trying to not put my pride in the way no more, you know?
Okay.
So growing up, however you grew up, you know, you go by certain things. So it's like those certain things that you grow up like you stand on business or whatever, you know, whatever your business is, it can affect you for like, I don't know, like my pride affects me a lot, you know, growing up. So I try to push that to the side and I really don't care about standing on business no more, you know.
Oh, okay. That's good. Can't wait to get to that point. So I had got asked this question to discuss on the podcast. So with it being women and men on here, I'm going to ask y'all, why do y'all feel most women end up single, moms, or unmarried? So I'm going to let y'all answer first before I...
Because they want to put themselves in a man's seat.
Be too independent or what?
Yeah, I don't need a man. You can quickly become single like that. You gotta show me.
You gotta need me a little bit. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, I'm just speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? God didn't make man and women for nothing.
Hey, that's truthful. That's truthful.
We need each other. Like, I can easily say I don't need a woman, but sometimes it's like, dang, I gotta do all this by myself. I gotta work, then I gotta come home, cook and clean and do it. I don't want to do all that.
Yeah,
you know
that's truthful.
You feel me?
I think that, like, as far as like single moms, I feel like nowadays especially, I feel like people are getting married too soon. Like, people are getting married in their early 20s, and don't get me wrong, you do what you do, like, no judge zone. But I personally just feel like when you're 20, you have like a lot of life ahead of you. Like, you ain't even hit your 30s yet. I don't know, I think people get married too soon.
Especially like when they get married like fresh out of high school and it's like you haven't experienced nothing else or, you know, anybody else or anything like that. You're settling for this one person. You might love them, like they might feel like they love them, this is the one, they don't see nobody else, but at the same time it's like you don't know.
You don't know because you never...
I can speak on that subject big time. I got married in my 20s and I did not witness like actually being with other women. You know, I didn't know how it really was and how different the mindsets are.
Yeah.
So when I got divorced, I was like, dang, I got with different women. I was like, dang, I was really just settling. No disrespect to my ex or nothing. I'm just saying, it's more out there.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Allow yourself to have the space to just, you know, venture and see what's in the world before you decide to get married.
Yeah, of course, definitely. And were you with that person like a long time before
I
I got
since
married?
high school. So it's like,
yeah.
I really didn't have a chance to even wild out. You know what I'm saying? What they say, roll your oats. What they say? What they call it? Yeah, I'm way back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but that was your high school sweetheart though?
Yes, it was sweethearts and stuff. So, you know, and that's my baby mother, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we didn't get the chance to like explore to see if this really what we want. You know what I'm saying? So don't rush into nothing. I would say the perfect time to get married probably about 33.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah, I agree with 30s. Like, that's my
remember that. 33.
33.
Would you ever get married again?
It's worth it. It's worth it. I like having someone at home. You know what I'm saying? What they call that in-house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's uncut, but I'm just saying. Y'all saying it's uncut.
Yeah.
In-house pussy. You feel me? Ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I wanted to ask you, are you feeling the marriage thing? Is that something that you see in your future?
Yeah, for sure.
But just not at the moment.
Yeah, not right. Not tomorrow. You dig what I'm saying?
So are you doing any type of relationship type
I'm
thing?
in a whole relationship right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay. Excuse me.
No, you good. And then
I was just wondering.
I just relationships in general are interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like how do you ever know? Like, the question is, what is love?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, how do you ever know? My mom loved me unconditionally. I can do something crazy right now, and she finna call me from wherever I'm at and be like, I love you, son. But you get in a relationship, it's not unconditional. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. Is that love? If my mom's love is my only definition of love, then I am never gonna find her. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm just kind of chilling. The question is, what is love? And until you feel me, you really feel something, I guess, bubbling in your stomach, then you're gonna be like, oh man, you're the one.
Yeah.
So it's just the conversation and topic is just interesting in general.
So when you brought up the mother's love, that kind of just reminded me of something that I also seen on TikTok. This lady was like cleaning her son's room, and she found like a head, first she found like a heavy bag. Then it ended up being like a head, like somebody's head was cut off. So I'm just like, first she called the police, and then she called her son. So I'm asking y'all, like, what are y'all doing if y'all found like a head in y'all's son's room? What y'all's feelings gonna be? Like, are y'all gonna call the police?
What you gonna do?
I need to hear what y'all first. That right there, that's kind of like, first of all, I'm gonna get the hell on. Police, I'm gonna get the hell on. I'm gonna call you, son. I'm like, son, I done seen it.
I done seen
the shit out of me, so I got the hell on because I don't know you no more. Like, what the hell going on? I raised you like this. You feel me? I don't want to call the cops right now, but you better get the hell on. To Mexico, wherever you gotta go.
Personally, if my son is like good in the head, straight on, and I know that, I'm gonna call my son and be like, baby, like, are you okay? I'm like, what's going on? I just found his head in your room. Like, I'm gonna be the mom, like, call me crazy, but I'm gonna be the mom, like, are you okay? Then they said, like, yeah, like, I know what's going on. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, well, we're gonna have to, I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm not gonna turn my baby in. This is my baby. I'm not gonna send my baby down the road. Like, I'm not doing that.
You talking about Jeffrey Dahmer.
If my kid is thrown off, though, if they throw it off, like, I could tell you not right in the head, then okay, I'll call somebody. I'm calling the police. But if you...
I'm gonna get the hell on. Adios.
Because you never know, like, what happened? Like, what did they do to you? Like, did they hurt you? And can I help you?
Okay, but what if it's somebody that you care about? What if it's your mama?
Then that's obviously something wrong. Like,
you gonna do like I did then. And then you gonna call the cop.
Yeah. If it's my mama, I'm calling the police then. If it's my mama. My auntie. Like, what she do? She be getting on my nerves too. I'm just playing. But no, seriously though, I just don't think that I will call the police right off the jump. Like, me and my kid going to, what's wrong? I'm not finna just send my kid up the river. The fuck? But what y'all think?
I just think something must have happened. He must have killed him by accident. But why would you keep the head?
But yeah, he was thrown off. The kid was thrown off.
You kept the head. Something wrong with you.
He's saving it like a trophy. Like, that's when it's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, you got something wrong with you.
Yeah. Well, how are you coming as a dad if you found...
I feel like I right there and then I feel like I failed as a father. You know, I'll be like, damn, like, you know, I failed as a father. But then I ain't gonna lie to you, I wouldn't call the cops. I'd be like, hey man, like, we're gonna have to figure something out. Like, you know, like, first I need to get you out of here, and then we're gonna have to speak about this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be like, you know, my main thing is gonna be like, I get you out of here. You know?
Hey, I agree. We here.
Well, how about you like me, a convicted felon? You gotta get the hell on, man. You don't want to get none of that. That's murder.
I mean, I feel you, but
you ain't gonna call the cops, so you don't try to tell you what that's why I would get the hell on first.
I don't know. That's especially my child. I'll go down for you. Like, okay. The next one I want to talk about is, what are some generational curses that y'all are working on breaking?
Oh man,
being born
there's
broke.
so many of those.
Being born broke. I felt that one. I felt that one.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I would say like, I don't know, this basically, like, as a black man, as a black business owner, I see so many black people give up on their dreams. And I just want to break that curse. I want to prove to everybody, it's not where you from, it's how you come.
Come on,
a lot of people say, hey, you and Don Judge, we can't be nobody. That's why I made a movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to break curses. You can't tell me that.
I love that. Yeah.
The more people tell me I can't, I'm gonna go ahead and change everything.
And you're definitely the jack of all trades.
That's what God built me for, and I thank God for it. You feel me?
That's a good one. Did anybody else have any more? No? Okay. So the last question I want to ask is, how did men get to a point? You remember this question last week? I gotta ask it because there's some men. So how did men get to a point where y'all's homies get a never-ending amount of loyalty, but y'all's women get the bare minimum when it comes to a loyalty aspect?
That's funny.
Keep that in mind.
Is that a fact or what?
I mean, that's how it seems.
So it seems on the woman's side, yeah.
Why do y'all feel like that?
Because like y'all's friend can literally fuck y'all's women and y'all will take them back. You feel
y'all
me?
Must be talking about the wrong.
Maybe not y'all on that note, but give an example
like,
for them.
Anything like, it don't matter like if your friend do something wrong, you know, like it's easy to forgive them, but when the woman does something wrong, it's like it's hard for you to forgive her. Like they might not do something as bad as he did, but you still always forgive him for what he did.
But maybe on the guys' note, it's like, you ever heard the term catch a friendly?
Catch her friendly?
No, catch a friendly with
guys.
No. Have you heard of that? Catch a friendly? When you hit the one, you just catch a friendly with them, like, you know, we're just gonna hit it out. Yeah, that's it. You know, like, you know, with the guys, you know, guy does something wrong, catch the friendly. You know, with the girls, you can't really do that. It's just more of a disappointment. Like, yeah, you have loyalty with your friends, but in the end of the day, it's like you're living with your partner. Your homies are just your homies. They come around this and that. You know, you do things with them, whatever. Like, they might do something foul, and you be like, what the hell? I caught the friendly with him, you know? Like, it might not make sense catching the friendly, but in the end of the day, it's like, you know, he saw where he stepped at, where it pissed you off, you know? In the day, it's like, yeah, most of my friends did me dirty, you know? But then it just shows me, like, in reality, like, all right, this is how much you respect me, you know?
Okay.
You feel me?
So you keep them around, but you just, like, not to the same how y'all was.
You just use them to your advantage.
Okay.
And by that, it's like there's certain things that I might need him for, you know? There's a reason why he's there, you know? There's a reason why I'm going to still have him around, but not as close as I did before, you know?
This is a good
that kind of makes sense.
I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm 44 years old, and I lived a lot of life, right? So I'm going to tell you something that's very valuable that my dad always taught me. When I was young, I had a studio, had a lot of friends coming around in the studio. We having fun, you know what I'm saying? We dropping songs, but I had an old lady in the house, you know what I'm saying? One day my dad came and said, Bone, you think all these guys coming around the house just for your studio? Nah, they come around for your old lady. He said, I'm going to tell you something, Bone. Never trust nobody with your pussy. Alright? Always remember that. Never trust nobody with your pussy. Put that woman first, man.
Well, like, what you mean by that,
before that.
Like,
Because them niggas will cross you. My life, niggas cross me left to right. I'd rather put my woman, loyal to my woman before, man.
Oh, okay.
Because women realer than dudes, bro.
And that's the truth. That is true.
I die with that one for real.
That's how I feel. It's like
They ride for you more.
they give you more loyalty, you know, than the guys your friends do, and it's like you still kind of pick and choose, and it's like I'm here for you when you ain't got nothing, you know. Like sometimes some friends ain't around when you broke, you know, like, so why are you constantly running back to them?
Exactly, yeah.
But women can do the same though.
They can, but
yeah, they can easily do the same.
Everybody.
What you mean by that? Like pick their friends over their man, or what you mean
they can just be disloyal, just like we're all human at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
I like to think anybody can get cut off. You know what I'm saying? Women, guy, friend, grandma, grandpa, brother.
Yeah, I agree.
You did something foul, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to talk to you no more. It's just good. I'll see you at the next family reunion if you're a family member. You feel me? But like, just all females, not all are loyal. You know what I'm saying? What about the question, who cheats more, guys or girls? You dig what I'm saying? The guys will probably say girls, the girls will probably say guys, but girls can be so sneaky as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, way sneakier than a dude. and they know that. Like, way sneakier than a dude.
I agree with that.
And be like, okay, cool. And then when dudes be like, they hear that the females would agree with that, like, y'all can be way sneakier, bro, that shit's hard. That shit's tough. Like, that thought alone, like, but I don't even know what you're doing. I just know you can be way sneakier. That thought alone is just annoying if you let it run through your head.
Yeah.
Like, damn, we better go to the gas station for the right quick. But with who? At what time? It's 12 or it's 2 a.m. What are you doing? Like,
yeah, okay.
All this is dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dead. It's just, it's hard. So the real thing is just trust. You got to learn how to trust whoever you're with.
Yeah.
Or really just stay alone.
Okay. It kind of sounds like y'all both say, like, y'all kind of expected more from a woman before y'all expected from y'all's partners. Is that, like, where y'all going? Like, you don't expect... Like,
well, that's probably, like, me and him, we have two different type of relationships that we've been in. And he has kids, so he's coming from a different perspective. And then me with no kids is the perspective of, I said I'll cut anybody off, like anybody can cut off. Like, my perspective is, I have never sat in my room and been like, damn, I'm mad at myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I can't believe I cheated on myself. Like, I ain't never pissed myself off. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but a girl has pissed me off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
A guy has pissed me off, but I've never pissed myself off.
Right.
And it's just like, I might as well be myself. I can't make myself mad.
Yeah.
And every time I'm alone, see, people can't handle being alone. That's people's biggest problem.
Biggest.
But I've conquered that.
Yeah,
So
okay.
my alone time is straight. I'm thriving at whatever I'm doing, locked in at whatever I'm on. It's when I involve others, is when I start being in spots that I don't even need to be like, oh, I'm at Walmart at 3 a.m. I could be editing a video right now. I just don't need to be here. And it's just like, or I'm just sitting, watching, or at movie theaters. Like, where I'm at, I don't even want to go to the movie theaters because I'm so on the grind. And the movie theater, 3 hours watching the newest whatever movie is just almost a waste of time for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not later though. Later we can run that. Right now I'm just on like all grind, no play, because we can do that later and more. Like, I don't want to go to the aquarium, but later I can probably take you to the whole ocean somewhere else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere that's not just 30 minutes down the street. It's just a different perspective.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. I feel you what you're saying.
For sure.
But I ain't gonna lie though, I don't bring everybody to my girl though.
Right.
You know, like you said, you know, like your man said, you know, these guys come
Just
in.
be careful.
You know, I don't only bring maybe like my closest friend. You know, that's it. Like my closest friend. That's it. You know, that's only 3 of them. You know, most people do bring everybody. Like you
Just
said,
around their girl.
because they can't be alone. You know, like he said
for
that.
sure.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't be alone for a while. He helped me with that.
You gotta test
You
them
know?
sometimes. You gotta leave them in there with your girl and just see if the girl come back and tell you.
But see, girls are sneaky. What if they don't want to tell you? You know what I'm saying? They might not. I'm just saying
But
that.
that's you having questions. I wouldn't have questions with these guys.
Yeah.
Because I only got like 3, let's say 3, right? I wouldn't have questions with them. Especially if they already have an old lady, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't.
You do understand though, nobody's perfect. Right?
Yeah, I know that.
As long as nobody's perfect, I always know that option's still out there.
It really is.
If they're not Jesus, don't fully trust them. You feel me?
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's hard.
That's truth though. Alrighty then, I thank y'all all for coming on here. That's the last one I got for y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And I thank y'all for watching Judgment Out Podcast. Peace.